Hello, my name is Keith Bergman from orphantech.com, and today we are going to play the game Sixxit, which is a new game that I just released for the TI-99 4A home computer. Sixxit was written in Extended Basic on the Classic 99 emulator. Here comes the title screen. All right, and we are going to select 1 to play the game. It's got in-game instructions, and we're going to play against the computer. I'm going to be player 1. And player 2 is going to be, there he is, Laredo. Now, Sixxit is a dice game. There are 10 dice. You roll them 6 times, and you're trying to get 6s. 6s are kind of a theme here. Now, as you see, the computer automatically selects every 6 you get during your rolls. Then you decide whether to roll again or to separate out any 2 dice that add up to the number 6. We're on roll 4. We've got 4 6s so far. I'm going to roll again. Oh, actually, I selected 4 and 5. So that 2 and 4 and that 1 and 5, those equal 6. So we now have those selected as well. They don't roll again. So we've had 6 rolls. Now we have 1 left over. So we get 42 points for the dice we selected, minus 1. We have 41 points in round 1. Now Laredo is going to play. Laredo gets 2 dice off the bat. Rolls again. There's a third 6. Rolls again. Has a fourth 6. Selects a couple of combinations. There's another 6. Not bad. So only 1 dice to roll. And with 6 rolls, uses up all the dice, gets 48 points. Laredo's in the lead. Now, as you can see, you have to strike a balance because you want to get as many actual 6s as possible to get the highest score. But if you wait too long, you wind up with dice that don't get selected at all and are deducted from your score. That's where a lot of the strategy comes in with Sixxit. So here it's roll 4. I've only got 3 dice. So I'd better select a couple combinations if I have them. Now it's roll 5. I have another combo. So roll 6. There's only 1 dice left to roll. It's a 1. Can't do anything with that. Only 35 points that time. That's not going to help me. Now Laredo's turn. No 6s on the first roll, so you roll them all again. But there's 3 this time. 5 6s, plus some combinations. Not much happening there. And 1 dice left over for a total of 41. Pretty much the same situation I was in round 1. Now there are 6 rounds. Highest score at the end of 6 rounds wins the game. That was a good roll for the round 1. Roll 2. Oh, this is a good roll. We got some good stuff here. Roll 3. We got 7 regular 6s coming up here. This is looking good. The 5 and the 7. That 5's not helping. Roll number 6. Pretty good roll all around. 47 points, my highest score so far, for a total of 123 points. It's a pretty simple game to get the hang of. But sometimes the balance of power can switch. Sometimes you just get a good roll or a bad roll, and it can change the fortunes of the game pretty quickly. I've had some games where there's some pretty big deficits in round 2 or 3, and then by the end of the game, you've managed to come back and turn the tables a little bit. This looks like it might be a bad round for Laredo. Oh, but there's a lot of combos. But only 27 points. That gives me a chance to catch up. Now I have 123. Laredo's got 116. So we're into round 4. Only 1 that time. You don't usually want to start selecting combos on roll 1 or 2 because you want to have a chance to roll as many regular 6s as possible. There we go. 5 6s. Roll 4. Roll 5. Now we select 4 and 8. And we still got 3 dice to go. And see, there's 8 points coming off our total, so only 28 points. that round for me. There's a good chance for Laredo to come back if he has a good batch of dice. Although that's not a great start. No sixes on roll 1. And no sixes on roll 2. All right, finally, there we go. A couple sixes. 3, 4 sixes. And some combos. And another 6. Really turn things around. And now you see the unused roll bonus. If you use up all the dice before you use all 6 rolls, you get 6 points bonus, plus 6 points for all the unused rolls. So Laredo got 12 bonus points on that last one, gave him 60 points, which put him right back in the lead pretty firmly. Now here I am, roll 3. Got 5 sixes, that's not bad. Now we set aside 2 more. That combo, that bonus, if you can get everything done before roll 6, that bonus can really save you. There's a 6, but that 5 will take a little bit of a bite out of that. So I only got 43 points there. So I'm in the lead right now, but it's not going to be enough, probably, to be in the lead at the end of this round. All right, ooh, Laredo got some 6s there. Another combo, 4 more dice to roll. There's a combo, 2 3s to get 2 dice to roll. Oh my goodness. 18 bonus points, 60 point total. Another 60 point round. That lead is pretty hard to catch up from. I don't think I'm going to do it this round. Although that's not bad. 3 dice in the first roll. 3 sixes, there's 4 sixes, 5 sixes. This is going to be a good roll. But it's a lot to come back from. There's a combo. 3 dice to roll and roll 4. No help there at all. Roll 5. There's some 6s. Roll 6. There's that 2. Not going to help. 46 points. Respectable, but I'm only up by 4 points. So unless something really weird happens, Laredo has won this game. And nothing weird has happened. There are some 6s rolling up. Just, ooh, Laredo's going to do really well. Oh my goodness. We're only on roll 3, so pretty good chance Laredo is going to rack up some points here. Now, you can play more than one game and carry your scores over, which is why you want to still try to rack that score up as much as you can. There, Laredo's got 282, clearly the winner. A little bit of a fanfare there. Now you have the option to play again and erase the scores, basically starting over. Play again to save the scores, which means you save those cumulative scores. They will appear up by your names after the board is redrawn. And there they are. And now we're going to play again. So we can play round 2 of this tournament, or whatever you want to call it. We'll see if I do better this time. I have a 42-point deficit to make up. Now we're on roll 2. We're not off to a good start here, to be honest with you. Only 1 6 so far. There's another 6. So as you can see, it's a pretty easy game to get the hang of. It's pretty similar to a lot of other dice games. It's got a little bit of a Yahtzee element to it. Sort of a, just any game where you're collecting dice and trying to round up and get certain points. But it's got kind of a, enough of a little twist, I think. And I think the computer players add a really nice touch. Only 31 points that round. Not a great start for me. If you select player 1 as a computer player, you get a different player named Lubbock. Lubbock will play a slightly different strategy, not quite as nuanced as Laredo, a little more simple, straight-ahead strategy. But there are 2 different AIs. You can actually set the computer. Ooh, 18 bonus points. That's, ouch. Might be the highest score we've seen so far. 66 points that round. That is going to take some getting over. But you can actually set the game to play the 2 AIs against each other and just let it go. Or you can have 2 human players. But I tried to make the game as interesting as possible and add that little element where the 2 players are slightly different. I'm still not too sure which one's actually better. I believe Laredo's is more involved, and now a more involved algorithm, better AI. But, well, better, I don't know. I've let the 2 play against each other when I was debugging the game, and it was kind of a washout, like which one won more games, so who knows. But yeah, you can play as player 2 against a different AI, or let the computer play by itself. All right. Only 3. See, there's a decision. A couple of combos could have been made, but you want to leave the dice to try to get more 6s. And there we go. We got them all at least, but only 42, so still pretty far ahead. It's going to take some doing to get over this deficit. There's 2 there. Roll 2 comes along. There's a third 6. Oh, see there, I made an entry error. It doesn't let you select dice that are already selected or the dice that don't add up to 6. Okay, we selected those. Only 3 to go. Oh, 2 to go. 1 to go. And there's a bonus. So I got 60 points. That might help me catch up a little bit. Round 3 for Laredo. Not a bad round. I did a little better. Slowly creeping back up toward a tie game, getting that score up there so it's not quite as much of a point deficit. Sometimes you kind of have to go for a Hail Mary. If you're not doing well and it's the later rounds, you might set up as many of those 2 dice combos as you can to try and then hope you get a 6 with your remaining dice and try to rack up as much bonus as possible. Hopefully I can show you an example of that here. Oh, there we go. 18 bonus points. Another 60. That'll help a lot. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it definitely does not. Roll 5. Roll 6. All right, only 39 points there. That actually means I am in the lead. After that big deficit I had, I am 3 points in the lead as we go into round 5. Not a big lead, but it's better than where I was. If you enjoy this game and you're watching this and you would like to know where to get it, you can download it at orphantech.com. There's a page for Sixxit with some screenshots, a little history of the game, and a link to download a zip file. It's got a README file and the actual program. I wrote this in the Classic 99 emulator. It should work just fine on any actual TI computer with extended BASIC, and I'm actually not sure if it needs the 32K memory expansion, but I'm pretty sure it does. But you can play it also in your emulator. It's just standard extended BASIC, no extra bells or whistles. But it's orphantech.com, and there should be several other games up there by the time you see this. The site's been around for years, and I've never really gotten it off the ground. But this year, we're actually putting some new games up, finishing some old projects that have been mothballed for years, and hopefully you'll find some fun things to enjoy there. We're planning on converting this game to some other classic retro platforms eventually, but right now you can enjoy it for the TI-99 4A. Again, the game is called Sixxit. My name is Keith Bergman for orphantech.com. Thanks for watching the game. Coming into the last round here, it all comes down to this, and we got some good combo and some 6s. There's a 6 and a combo and a bonus. 18-point bonus, another, oh man, 66. I don't think Laredo is going to come back on this one, but since we kept the score from the first game, I have to win by 42 points to catch up on our cumulative total. Couple of 6s. No 6s in that roll. One more. There's 3. Getting down to the wire, Laredo. Oh, now we got some combos. And 4 points off for a total of 32. Pretty good victory. I won round 2. Is that enough to catch up? No. Laredo is still winning by 1 point. And normally I would play a best of 3. but I think you get the idea. My name is Keith Bergman for OrphanTech.com. The game is Sixxit for the TI-99 4A. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.